Dolan, though, away at the start of the third.
120.
And away to some tune. So advantage to the Irishman. First to three, remember, first to three sets, that is, in the quarterfinals. Big ties to come tonight. Wes Newton will take on the asset Paul Nicholson. Michael Van Gerwen plays Andrew Hamilton, and then Rob Thornton, the man who knocked out Phil Taylor, plays Mervyn King. Goodness, Pipe cannot get started. He can now, but he's a long, long way behind.
Good second dart.
95.
Used the barrel of the wayward treble five. Well, Justin Pipe won the last set. He was effectively this leg away through not getting off on the double.
100.
It really can be a leveler. You can have all the momentum in the world, and then a couple of stray darts, a couple of lapses in concentration. We're back to square one. With a good leg from Brendan. Treble 17 to leave double eight.
136.
A great setup.
Arguably his best leg of the match, given the pressure Pipe had just applied to him by winning the match levelling second set.
100.
So this is to regain the lead in the game, in the match. The packed crowd looks on at Dolan, aiming for double 16. Now having a stab at double eight. Well,
34.
he's got plenty of time. He can afford to sit down and read the paper, because Pipe isn't going to threaten from here.
You're right, he's not.
60.
Not that Brendan wants to, but he
16.
could possibly have six at this. You want to put it away, put it to bed. Get on with the next leg. 4. Chasing doubles around the board now.
12 score.
Well, back to the rest of the newspaper. Not forced to leave a finish. He will now. I'll tell you what, if Dolan loses this leg, he'll feel like jumping in the River Liffey, because he really should have
140.
romped home with this one, and now there is a little bit of pressure on, isn't there, on the double two.
This is what I like about Justin Pipe. Not one point as he thought, this leg's gone. It was only at the two. Don't worry, it was only at the two. It done him a favour. The unfortunate fallout, bounce out, whatever you may call it. That was a stroke of luck. Justin did not get off quick enough last round, last leg. He is now better.
Yeah. How can you be unlucky and lucky at the same time? Well, there you are. From the history maker to the mystery maker. He's in, and he's away. That's not helping him. He'll do well to find a path through. Oh, that's super stuff. That really is. It's not easy to find that target.
Justin lays the darts like Phil Taylor does, and Barney just below the treble.
100.
Leaves the bed wide open. Invites darts to enter the segment, which the last one did there. Good last start from Justin.
Mr. Pat will turn 41 next month, and he really has burst onto the darting scene late, catapulted his way, will do, into the top 10 at the end of this tournament of the world rankings.
97.
Had arguably his finest hour as a darts player here at the City West last year in one of the warm-up tournaments where he won the event and beat Phil Taylor at the final.
His PDC career started off with a 6-0 defeat.
60.
And he said that would never happen to me again. And it hasn't.
Wasn't to you, was it?
It was to me, yes. It was. I'm glad you asked. I was never going to bring it up, honestly, never. I'm not like that. I'm not one to gloat. But my God, I was brilliant that day.
140.
I don't know. The pipe just didn't turn up. Halcyon days. And Brendan Dolan needs a score here because Pike is laying handy. Lovely third dart. Not for the first time tonight we've seen Dolan conjure something up with his third. So 112, which will tie things up absolutely. One set all and one leg all. Yes, for double 16, but a second ton plus finish for the man from Taunton.
80.
Now that could be a big miss.
That could be a mistake. Treble 19. Gets it. Double 12 required. Perfect marker. He uses it. What a break of throw. Brendan Dolan takes control of this second set. Crowd leap off their chairs.
Well, not dissimilar to the very first leg of the match where Pike missed a double at the end of a combination and Dolan went out. He gets away with the third dart on double top.
$72. $60.
Not the score Brendan Dolan was looking for. And it's some red bits like that. What a perfect dart. It's not bad, is it? My goodness! Musbrain roars the 180 in.
Tonsil tickler for Russ. Yes, oh, he might get his larynx going again here.
140.
Another. Brilliant.
And another. With a throat clearer. To leave 69, he's only thrown 9 darts in this leg. The Taunton Tornado.
I like it. He should adopt that. The force doesn't go with Justin. Let's get a petition going. The Taunton Tornado it is from now on.
94. Justin, you requires 69.
Right, well, threatening to blow Dolan away in this leg anyway. That leaves double 6, eastern side of the board. We'll feel he'll be back even if he misses. He isn't going to miss. Good leg that from, well, I'm understating. Great leg from Justin Pike. Took him 12 darts, didn't it? I think, Wayne. Terrific stuff.
Best of order, please, folks.
Good start.
Game on.
Good finish.
now. Oh, no. What are you doing, man? It's not the first time we've seen it this week. It suddenly dawned on him as he hit the treble 20. Now he has a chance to wipe it from his mind by getting off. Oh, you've got to say we saw the worst and the best of Justin Pike's concentration. It went completely, but boy, he got it switched on to hit that double 16.
To hit that double, that really was great. But to forget, he will think to himself, what a wally.
100.
It's every player's worst nightmare. They probably wake up in the middle of the night dreaming that they've gone off with a 180 only to hear no score. And then realise they were meant to be going for double top, not the treble. It's horrible, isn't it?
It's such an inopportune time as well.
16.
There's only 2-1 down in the third set. Nothing major, no biggie.
And no one tells you. The crowd are smirking, thinking, what's he doing? What a dope. Ross Bray can't tell him.
Believe me, if his family at home, if there was some kind of device where they could be heard, he would have been told. What are you doing, Dad? You forgot what you're doing. But it's in the past. He's got to hit a couple of trebles and put it right. And the irony is that you knew he would hit a treble 20, didn't you? He couldn't have hit a 1 and a 5, could he?
Well, the only way it could have been worse is if he plonked all three in and waited to hear 180 and heard no score. That would have been, you'd feel like just going home.
100.
He could still win this leg. This is the amazing thing. Despite that horrendous howler at the start, he's only 68 adrift here. If he can find a couple of big trebles. Yeah, it's the worst lie for Justin Starks.
59.
Brendan takes his time. Knows that this and the next are real important visits in the context of this match.
100.
That's why there was tension in the right arm with that last dart. It was never going to reach. Never up, never in.
He needs another there, really.
100. Brendan, you require 100.
Gives him a squeak, but you can't help but feel it's not enough.
Looking for the 57 or the 51?
59.
Well, went for the 57 and was unsuccessful again. Now if Brendan, if Justin puts in a big one without taking it out, the pressure's on. But now the pressure is firmly on. Well, he'd be disappointed there because that was a perfect marker, Rod, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have to say, fancy to slot one alongside. Then have double 15 to level. Anyway, he has put the pressure on Wayne, as you alluded to. 82 left. Bullseye the first target. That would give him 2 darts to the double. He's only going to get 1 now, as long as he can hit fat 17. Tops for the set.
And
what a set! What an 82! The pressure was on! Brendan Dolan sends the crowd into rapturous applause. He's not happy, I don't know why. Brendan, you're leading 2-1, sir.